So have you ever heard about the 1949 Enugu coal mine massacre? I'm guessing you've not. Well, that's what this video is for. Because in this video, we'll be discussing the origin and reason for the massacre itself, and the aftermath of the massacre. So please, if you don't like this video and subscribe, because it won't hurt you if you do, but it will actually hurt me if you don't. Let's get right into the video. It's important to note that the main aim for the subjugation of Africa and Nigeria in particular by the Europeans and the Arab in the pre- and post-colonial era was strictly for profit, be it in form of the exploitation of the natural resources or human resources in form of slave trading. It have always been strictly for the benefit of the colonial. And any individual or group that has sought to disrupt that flowing system of profit have always been public enemy number one and have been removed from the equation by any means necessary. And in 1949, the British colonial era Nigeria wasn't different. You see, just as Ken Saro-Wiwa and the Seven were killed in 1995 as a result of their protest against the Nigerian government and the Royal Dutch Shell Company for their continual environmental degradation of the Ogoni land from the company's oil exploration and their lack of proper compensation to the Ogoni people. They were taken out of the equation in order to continue production and profit. Now, in 1949, oil wasn't yet discovered, but coal was one of British primary profitable exports, and the most profitable mines were in Enugu, the administrative capital of the eastern Nigeria. And between 1930 to 1949, Nigeria exported over 902 tons of coal, making it one of its peak years in the export of coal. So you would have thought that with the amount of coal produced, it's definitely directly proportional to the amount of work put in to get the coal out. But for some weird reason, it was inversely proportional to the amount of money paid to the miners across all mines in Nigeria. Now, the miners at River Valley Coal Mine decided to do something about it by protesting against the injustice. In the month of November 1949, the miners at the River Valley Coal Mine protested against the demeaning harsh working condition, racial discrimination regarding the wages and allowances, as a result of the refusal of the British management to pay promised unpaid wages and housing allowance. Their demands were neglected by the British management, and in response, the miners initiated a go-slow strike and occupied the coal mine and insisted that the colonial authorities listen. They were actually unharmed. Tensions was high as the colonial management sacked over 50 miners and forcefully attempted to remove the explosives used in the mine in order for the protesters not to get hold of it. The whole tension reached its boiling point when on Friday, 18th of November 1949, under the authority of the British Superintendent of Police, Captain F.S. Phillip, armed men were ordered to open fire on the protesters, killing over 21 people and injuring 51. There was no justice served to the perpetrator of those heinous crimes to date, and as of 2026, a federal high court in Enugu has ordered the British government to pay $27 million to each of the family of the 21 coal miners killed in 1949 by the colonial administrator in Enugu. And the British government hasn't responded. Yes, it's just formality. Well, a statue has been created at the Enugu New Market roundabout, and that's about it. But despite all this, we have to remember this part of history, as history tends to repeat itself in various forms. It came in 1995 from the killing of Ken Saro-Wiwa and the Seven, trying to hinder the flow of the profit of oil. It also came in 2020, where people were massacred at the Lekki toll gate. We all are just trying to stop certain injustice happening in our society, but history always tends to repeat itself. Well, guys, I'm all out, and I really appreciate you for tuning into this video. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. And if you've not liked this video, like the video and subscribe, because it won't hurt if you do, but it actually hurts me if you don't. So like this video and subscribe, I'm out. Peace. See you in the next video.